Everybody, welcome to Trading Capital's exclusive analysis. In today's video, we're just going to be looking at the natural gas chart, touching base for all the natural gas bulls out there. I know a lot of people are interested in Nat Gas since it is really at some decent critical support levels and it's kind of hanging on by a thread. Today, natural gas actually closed positive on the session, up 2.2%. Now, with this positive close, you can see on the daily chart, we got a beautiful higher close above yesterday's high of day. So that is a bullish sign in the near term. What does that mean? Well, that likely means we could actually push all the way back up to about 223. Your next big resistance lies from this trend line, connecting these pivot lows to this pivot lows. That gives you a target of roughly 223. I do think in the coming sessions, Nat Gas can push up there, but that's going to be a big resistance level. If you get a daily close above that level, then Nat Gas can actually push up to about this previous 250 zone. Now, I'm still in the camp. I've been saying that natural gas is likely going lower to about, potentially sub $2, 195. But even at these levels, I could be wrong. It could hold support. I mean, you are inside of some massive monthly bottoming tails here. So these are big, strong reversal candles that have held price action in check for more than a year. So technically, we want to give support the benefit of the doubt. I still have this downside channel that really hasn't been fulfilled yet. Call it around $2, even sub 2. But I think Nat Gas in the short term is seeing a little bit of a momentum buyer's bid here. You're getting a nice positive divergence. Here was your low in the price action, low in the RSI. Here you made a new low in the actual price action, but a higher low in the RSI. So that's a positive divergence for the bulls. The bulls can actually potentially build some momentum off of this level. We were able to day trade this yesterday. We actually are looking at some equities in the Nat Gas space like AR. AR is one that I do like to trade long when I'm going into the natural gas space. And technically speaking, AR did break out of this long-term trend, pivot high, pivot high, pivot high. This was your breakaway failure. Now you're simply just trying to look to retest this area. So there's a whole host of long-term support here on AR, but it's going to really have to take natural gas to firm up. I think because the market is weak, and this sold off today because the market was weak despite natural gas being strong. But I am starting to see some potential accumulation patterns in some of the natural gas stocks, which actually means that there might be a short-term low in place. Again, I still don't have a natural gas position in terms of the actual underlying commodity, but I am watching it very closely day by day. I would still love to see it flush and break $2 to really shake out a lot of people that were here. That's just my personal preference and bias. But if you're a long-term investor, this is a wonderful technical level to start accumulating. If your time horizons 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, 10 years, buying Nat Gas at 220, I mean, if you just simply go back in history, if you bought Nat Gas at 220 multiple times, you would have netted wonderful gains on the charts. And what I'm looking for in natural gas is a weekly bottoming tail. So far, you are getting it. I would love to see Nat Gas fill this gap and create that little weekly reversal, because what that means is we can actually now use this as a weekly bottoming formation to go long. If Nat Gas finishes with a weekly bottoming tail, look for next week for a 30 to 60% retrace of the bottoming tail, and then you can actually just play this on the long side with using a tight stop loss at the low of the wick. So far, Nat Gas is trying to defend this levels. The bulls are shaping up and seeing some buyers in the last few sessions, and this is impressive because the market was also selling off. So pay close attention to this commodity. I do see further upside in the near term. But again, I am still waiting on the sidelines because there could be one more flush to the downside. I'm still sticking with my downside targets of sub $2. We have not officially hit that, but if we start hitting sub $2, I will start looking to accumulate natural gas on the long side. If you're interested to see how I'm trading this, definitely check out my service at tradingcapital.ca. And you'll be able to be positioned on the right side of the market when this commodity does start to move higher. And I do think it will move higher in the next 6 to 12 months. It's just a matter of how deep do we go, and do we shake out all the buyers that bought in here, or is this level of support going to hold? Lots of questions. We can't obviously assume the price action. No one has a crystal ball, but we just have to trade it accordingly. Take care, everybody, and please give this video a big like down below.